Hello, everyone, and welcome to Week 16 of the West Marches. My name is JP McDaniel, joined by two recognizable faces here, or at least two familiar faces on the West Marches, GassyMexican and Steven, a.k.a. our DM. We've got two new people as well, and we'll find out just who they are in a couple of seconds. Gassy, how hungover are you on a scale of 1 to hungover?
I'm doing okay. I went to, as I shared with you on Skype, I went to Starbucks.
Yeah.
Like a straight thug, ordered a ham and Swiss panini.
I don't really eat Starbucks breakfast. Do they have good food?
They actually have pretty good, like, little paninis that they just kind of warm up. This is making me sound losing all sorts of street cred right now.
Wait, you lose street cred by going to Starbucks?
Apparently, I don't know. I went to, I did that and then grabbed some Gatorade. I'm feeling okay, actually. I'm not too bad.
There you go. What time did you, and I stopped watching last night, I think right when you guys started playing Cards Against Humanity.
Uh-huh.
On fucking Friday. So
I think we ended up stopping a little bit past 2 in the morning, but then I stayed up a little bit afterwards.
That's
and
not too
then
bad.
Passed out. Yeah, it's not too bad, but I drink a lot of vodka.
Yeah.
I usually drink whiskey. Voice crack. I usually drink whiskey. And that was like the first time I've had like just some really strong. I was drinking out of mason jars, so I was drinking really strong, just screwdrivers, pretty much half and half. So that was interesting.
Well, it wouldn't be a Saturday afternoon without you being hungover, I guess. Are you always hungover
tradition.
on Saturdays? Is that just your life? You just prep for it?
Not always.
You alcoholic fuck? You just drink?
Every time that you've asked me to be on this fucking show, I've been hungover a little bit.
The first time you brought me along with you, and that was a terrible...
Yeah, you were in way rough shape.
I'm never doing that again.
You hated everything. You had the shades on and everything.
I did. Steven, what's been going on with you, man?
Let me think. When was the last time I saw you, JP? Like, was it this Tuesday? No, we missed this Tuesday. Yeah, we've been missing. We missed Sagas and Swan Song this week. So yeah, it's been a little while. Man, I don't think I've really been up to all that much recently. It's been kind of nice. Just kind of been relaxing, enjoying living at my place along the canal. Beautiful weather here in Montreal sometimes.
Is it finally warming up?
Well, it's like you roll a dice each day. On a 10 plus, the weather is absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's like cool and sunny and breezy and wonderful. And on a 9 minus, it's like humidity of 98%. Feels like it's like 103 degrees outside. Muggy, gray, gross, not raining, or like pouring rain. That's what the weather has been for the past like week and a half.
Nice.
Like 50% chance every other day. There's just a 50-50 shot of it being the most beautiful day ever or terrible and awful.
At least you're not flooding.
No, we are not flooding. That is very true. I think there's much to be said for that state of affairs.
Yeah. It's not raining, and I think this is the first time it has been raining around me in a couple days. Like almost all week it's been thunderstorming and just bullshit.
I heard that Texas was like in severe drought, and now they're back at normal water levels.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's a wild swing.
California needs some of that.
You want to funnel some of that water.
No, you guys don't. You don't want any of this water. It's way too much.
Take anything we can get at this point.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You guys are kind of fucking bone dry.
The ground would just be like, yes, like it's this giant sponge.
Brad
Slurp.
Shoemaker, speaking up down there. Why don't you tell people who you are, what you do on the internet, and then,
Oh my God, I am an editor at GiantBomb.com. I am also the host of the Giant Bombcast, our podcast. We do a lot of dumb video game and sometimes non.
Shit, that's where I fucking know your voice from. Jesus, I'm an idiot.
Oh, hey.
How's it going? Sorry.
Thanks for listening. Hey. How you doing? Yeah, I don't know. Giant Bomb, we've been around for, 6-7 years now. Video games, right?
what have you been playing recently?
I was putting a ton of time into The Witcher, but I kind of put that down while they patch up the console versions.
What is someone was saying that the XP bug is like all system? Is it?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's the reason that I stopped playing it. Cause
now I don't want to jump in because I haven't played in like a week. But
yeah,
the XP system
it is apparently all platforms, and yeah, they were like, yeah, you might not get XP for completing quests anymore, and I'm like, well, that's the only way to level in your game, so maybe I'll put it down for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I went back to Destiny, so let's.
Oh, you fucking!
Please.
I almost jumped back into that.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah. Everyone says the new expansion's the best one, though.
It's okay, but you're still going to hit the grind wall at some point, and I ran into that about a week ago.
That's the Trials of Osiris, right?
So that's optional, and also that thing is completely fucked. Like
it's only weekends. too.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
Friday to Tuesday. But also, if you haven't been playing Destiny PvP for the last 8 months, like it's gonna be real rough out there for you.
Yep.
You kind of need the exact right gear, PvP stuff, to really have a chance. And
I had a friend who's been playing that, and he's just getting really disillusioned with it.
Yep. I tried it last weekend, lost 15 straight rounds, and I was like, well, I'll never play that again.
Yep.
So,
That doesn't sound
yeah.
fun. When does Dota 2 come back into your life?
Oh, it's always
question
hanging
everyone wants
around
to know.
there on the edges. Those new Immortals came out the other day.
Wait, what are those?
It's the trinkets you get for the compendium that they sold for National.
Oh. How much have
yeah,
they
it's-
sold on that? I haven't been keeping up with that at
Oh
all.
gosh, I could look it up real fast. Last I checked, it was like pushing 10 million, I think.
Jesus Christ.
It's on track to beat last
yeah,
year's.
it's at 9.997 right
Yeah,
now.
jeez, man. Yeah, it's on track to do way better than last year. I think last year's topped out at 10 million, and we still got like what 6-8 weeks till TI5.
Christ.
So yeah, Dota's always there. You know,
It's always a factor?
It
Never leaves.
Yep,
Okay, all right.
it's always there for you.
Last but not least, up in the top right corner of the screen, Aaron, a.k.a. Aureylian, how's it going?
I'm great. How are you?
There's a cat behind you, and also your camera just froze in the best possible
Oh
way.
no! Did it?
It's
Oh god!
amazing.
Everything
Hold on.
just
Print screen.
everything
There we
just
go.
froze for me in total. Is that better?
No, it's...
Hi.
Well, now you got to turn your camera back on.
It is bad. Well, there's
I'm
no
gonna
door.
share that
I'm
screen
here.
grab
No!
with the chat.
Oh come on! Really? This is
Yeah,
terrible.
that is amazing.
Is it back?
It's
You're
coming
back.
back slowly.
Oh, wait, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay.
Max
Everyone's
is
frozen.
bringing his shitty internet into the Skype call.
I haven't done anything.
God, Max.
Fucking
Tell you, you know what? Fine,
Max,
I'll be the
you're the
scapegoat. I don't care. Go ahead,
Bane
bring it
of
on.
my
I don't care.
existence. Anyway,
While your camera's coming back on, who are you? What do you do on the internet?
my name is Aaron, also known as Aureylian or Ari. I am Twitch staff, so I handle what we call partner experience at Twitch, but I'm also a streamer and a YouTuber under the same name, Aureylian. I play Minecraft. Yeah.
Mainly
That's pretty much
Minecraft
it.
focused, right?
And
I
The
hear that's fun.
Sims. Yeah, the Minecraft and The Sims. Anything that allows me to do things I'm not supposed to.
Or this-
Enjoy,
is
chat.
this-
There you go.
Oh.
Come
That
on,
was
Max. I
quick,
thought we were
Max.
friends, man.
Yep, nice. I should here. Let me actually just take that and I'll put it.
Don't keep it on there permanently. Is
Yeah,
it-
I
because
have to
everyone-
because right now you're just not sending anything, and
Oh, see, everyone for me in the Skype call is completely frozen.
that's not
Really?
good. But I mean,
pretty wild.
We can fix. Nope.
I don't know. My offline image is better.
Hold on, we're doing this.
But-
Okay, there you go. Now you're good.
We're getting
Now
there.
it's just you.
You're good. It doesn't matter that your camera's doing
Yeah.
a little spinny wheel.
It looks
Doesn't matter.
fantastic. Looks great.
No, seriously though,
For reals.
for forever on VODs, I'm gonna be the girl with that face. That's
Well,
great.
I mean that happens. It
I don't know what
happens.
to do.
Might as well just make it your Twitter icon now. You know, get
Yeah,
out in front of
just
it.
change all of
Jeez.
your.
I don't know how to fix it. This isn't my normal home. I'm traveling, so I'm at my friend OMG Chad's house. He's letting me borrow his computer so that I can join you guys.
The best way to probably fix it would be to literally restart Skype and rejoin the call.
Do you want me to do that?
If you want to, I mean, I can
Okay.
leave this up there. It's really up to you.
No,
Whatever.
please don't. I'll restart and I'll join you guys in just a sec.
Okay.
Okay.
Me and Gassy could talk about the level 3 life because that's what we've been doing.
Level 3
Okay.
life.
Yeah.
Level 3
Uh-huh.
life. We got Aurelian and Ruds coming in. I don't know. I'm gonna say Ruds because I just read off Skype, but that's
fine.
Brad. I don't know.
I'll answer to whatever.
I have a question for Brad.
Yes.
What's your character's name?
I think it's Flurgle.
That's what you told me, so that's what's on the.
That's what I
F-
typed in. That's what I typed into the character sheet.
Flurgle.
I think I'm gonna stick with that. Yeah.
All right, Flurgle.
Flurgle.
Good.
Do I need to pick an alignment?
That's up to you. Alignment is not a big thing in the West Marches. Some people are obviously like more noble, and some people are obviously what we would consider evil. But most people are kind of in the middle of things, where it's kind of like, you know, they go on adventures, they do stuff, they act as they feel they need to in the situation that they find themselves in.
I typed in chaotic neutral.
Sounds good.
There you
I'll
go.
stick with that.
Great. Trying to get Aurelian back in.
Mm-hmm.
Gassy, did you choose? What did you get when you hit level 3? We'll talk about that because this doesn't.
Yeah,
pertain
we
to
should
Brad.
probably smash that out real quick. I know I'm a horrible person as far as
Well, I have to say
choosing
what I chose
things
as well,
and-
so.
all that.
So hang on, like at level
Hello.
3.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back. At level 3, you get access to second level spells. You have 2 second level spell slots. And that also means that you, each time you gain a wizard level, you can add 2 wizard spells of your choice to your spell book. Did you do that at level 2?
I think I did, yeah, because I think you linked me some sort of thing that like just made it real quick,
Like
where
a
I could
list of spells?
Yeah, the list of spells in it, and you could change the filtering. So that way it showed you only the ones that were applicable to your level.
I've
whatever.
actually got that right here.
Yeah, if you have that handy, that'd be awesome.
I'm gonna send it to you again and put it in the chat group. Okay, cool. So now that you are level 3, you can cast level 2 spells as well. So you can click over to level 2 for the wizard. Yeah, you've got a bunch. Alter
Wizard.
Self, Arcane Lock, Blindness, Deafness, Blur, Cloud of Daggers, Continual Flame, Crown of Madness. What is Crown of Madness?
What is that?
Sounds awesome.
That does sound pretty cool.
When are you getting? Is Fireball still level 3?
It's definitely not level 2, but Flaming Spear is level 2, and that's always been fun.
Yeah.
Crown of Madness is an enchantment. While the target is charmed by you for the duration of the spell, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and a madness glows in its eyes.
Nice.
It must make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose on each of its turns. That's pretty cool.
Huh.
Oh, Melf's Acid Arrow also. But what was your?
Really good.
What school of wizardry did you choose at level 2 as your arcane tradition?
I think I don't know if I actually ever chose it, but I kind of want to go with necromancy.
Okay, cool. That's pretty fitting. So there are 3 level 2 spells that are necromancy: blindness, deafness, gentle repose, and ray of enfeeblement. And of those 3, ray of enfeeblement is the only like attack spell. I think blindness, deafness strikes a creature blind or deaf. Gentle repose causes a body not to decay, and ray of enfeeblement. It's a 60-foot range. It's a concentration spell for up to 1 minute. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends.
So
There you go.
cool. So I just picked 2 spells, yeah?
Yeah, you pick 2 spells from the level 2 spell list, or the level 1 spell list.
Mm-hmm.
Either one. And you can cast 2 level 2 spells per day.
Okay.
So everyone remembers, Gassy's character died. Now we brought him back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Kind of fitting, yeah, with the necromancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You were brought back by the Serpent of Death also.
Yes it was.
Yep.
Okay.
And Captain Coke sort of like made a pact with the Serpent of Death, right?
Yeah.
You did, yeah. What did you do again? I don't remember what that was all about.
What was the exact? It's that. I'm his servant. What was it?
Well, like you made some sort of gesture of servitude to the Servant of Death, and he sort of accepted it, as far as I remember.
Right.
Oh yeah, Shealbaz the Scorned is now Shealbaz the Reborn.
Reborn.
That's
I need to
pretty
change
badass.
his overlay. Yeah, that's
You
true.
messed it up.
And
it up.
as a result of doing that, you unlocked the ability to multi-class, either as a warlock in servitude to the Serpent of Death, or as a cleric serving the Serpent of Death.
Right.
So that's kind of up to you if you want to take those. Of course, like traditional multi-classing rules still apply.
Right.
But you actually had a dream recently.
I did.
So there's 2 things that you're aware of, Captain Coke, and that's why you've sought out this group of people. You're interested in bringing together a group of adventurers to tackle one of these problems. So it's become common knowledge around Virascali that eggs of all varieties, like chicken eggs, like duck eggs, goose eggs, all kinds of eggs, have gone missing from Castal Nala and other towns in the central Ellen Plain region.
Okay.
Some people claim that they've seen small, like low to the ground, wide-mouthed humanoids scampering through yards, carrying clutches of eggs in their arms. So that's something that started happening very recently.
All right.
And you also had a dream. So here it is. You are lying in the darkness, Captain Coke. You feel a weight pressing in on all sides. It is cool and peaceful. You feel tiny life moving subtly all around you. Suddenly, 3 pairs of baleful eyes open, each gazing at you, burning in the darkness. Milky white, pale orange, deep violet. Their vertical slits burning into your mind. Deep beneath you, you see the size of a great horse-drawn carriage, a vast expanse of pale flesh coated in slime. It searches in endless circles, eyeless, sensing, searching for itself in the darkness. Far away, you see a cavern in the darkness, a giant man with black skin, hair made of pure flame. He forges something, quenching a brilliant fire in an oily black basin. 3 riders step into the room. They speak, and their conversation becomes clear for a single word. Le Pool. 3 pairs of eyes close around you, and your sleep becomes dreamless once again.
Okay. Did I wake up in a cold sweat, or did I wake up just thinking, like, what the fuck?
I think that's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, whether you woke up in a cold sweat from that, or whether you woke up thinking, what the fuck? That's totally on you.
There's probably a little bit of what the fuck, I would assume.
Sure.
And people in the chat are asking what I leveled up as. I took Eldritch Knight as the subclass for warrior, so I have access to wizard spells. And maybe
Awesome.
Shialbez has been helping me with that.
Maybe
that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, I've been showing you some of my old ass wizard tricks.
Yeah. Maybe that's what
Ass
we've been
wizard
doing.
tricks.
Ass wizard tricks, the best kind.
Shield as the ass wizard.
Position your butthole just like this. Yes, you
Great.
Amazing.
This is gonna be the best.
Do we need to do our lifestyle and stuff before we introduce?
Yeah, let's
Aureylian
get that taken care of. So, first of all, Shialbaz, what have you been doing in the time since we saw you last? Let me see how long it's been since you've been here.
It's been a while since me and Gassy have
Yeah, how long is that? That's been a while, huh?
Shialbaz, yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's been 22 days
thought
since we
it'd
saw
been-
Shialbaz and Captain Coke. Same length of time, so remember that number.
Yep.
Currently, it's August 4th is the date. And
You said 22,
yes.
right?
Yep.
Yes, 22. So, what have you been doing in the time since you have been there? You had to level up, right?
Yeah.
So that took you 3 days, and it cost you 20 gold.
20 gold. Okay, let me update. my
The other
stuff
thing,
here.
Gassy, how much gold do you have on your character sheet?
According to my character sheet, and it may be inaccurate, but according to the one that I have local here, it is scrolling 200 gold pieces.
Okay, that works. Because I have 100.
I think we did splits, yeah, the last time we played and did like a...
Yeah, because
I'm pretty sure we sorted it.
Okay, that works for me. 200 works for me.
Yeah.
200?
That's how much you have, and then I have one.
So mine's 20 now, so...
Yeah, you guys were all on the same adventures, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
180. But what does Shialbaz have been doing?
Yeah, take a look in Roll20
Okay.
and take a look down under Downtime Activities. You've got a couple of things you can do. You can labor, you can train to level up, or you can recuperate. And in the future, you'll learn how you can run a business, craft a mundane item, or craft magic items. So have you been working?
I remember how this went last time.
Yeah.
I could work a little bit, yeah, you know?
Okay, sure.
So I'm trying again at my hand in Virascali, just to put on magic shows because that's really all I know. That's my trade. That's my craft.
Okay.
And
Did you piss off kids last time?
I did.
Yeah,
Stuff like there were like children running away from me. Like that old man's scary.
Yep.
And then you had to come up and sort me out because I think you were working like the beat, weren't you? You were like working.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Captain Coke was he was the soldier who came to clean you up.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's.
you've been
19
working a
days
little.
is what's left, yeah? Because 3 days.
Yeah,
leveling
exactly.
Up,
Yep.
19 days left. So let's say I'm flirting with the idea. You know, I'm gonna go with it too. Since Captain Coke saved me, Shialbaz has been just real trying to be super buddy with him because he's like just attached and so grateful. And I would imagine, I'm not going to speak for him. I don't know how would you how did you respond to that? Me just kind of being real clingy.
I guess at first I was just kind of like, what do you go with? Like, do your own thing, man. Like, we'll go adventuring when we can. Just stop. And then
I love you so much.
then as time went on, I just kind of accepted, and I started throwing you like really
wasn't
shitty
being-
jobs to do.
You know, Shalbaz has not. I'll you know, add a little side note here. He's not trying to be annoying. You know, he's just a grateful person that you saved him, had him resurrected, and understands that you accepted a potentially, you know,
Sure.
something that'll have, you know, consequences in the future, obviously, with your life. You know, he realizes what you did.
Yeah. We'll say that Captain Coke's been doing some less than good activities around town.
Yeah, something a little bit.
Yeah, maybe darker than usual, and I've had you help me with that, like
Yeah.
digging up corpses, you know, fucked up shit like that.
Yeah.
Cool. So if you've been like doing sort of guardianship labor for Captain Coke, give me a saving throw with strength to see how well you did in your labors.
Okay.
The strength
This is where-
of... Hey, you actually have +1. That's not bad. I figured you were a frail old wizard.
Who's rolling, me or both?
Yeah, it's Shielbaz.
Okay, so what am I doing now? How do I, again, you always have to teach me how to roll.
You don't have your character sheet filled out, do you? Oh, you do. Look at that.
I have most of it pulled out.
So go into your character sheet.
Sure.
And you can see like your core stats. You've got like all those little heart-shaped buttons next to strength, dex, con. Just click the heart next to strength. That's your strength saving throw button.
Dope. Okay. I just clicked.
Bloop. So you don't have
So
advantage
much easier.
or disadvantage. Yeah, this is once you get the hang of finding where things are located in this, it's really quick and easy. So
That's nice.
It always rolls with both advantage and disadvantage. So for Aureylian and Brad, when you roll with advantage, you roll 2d20 and you pick the better of the two results. When you roll with disadvantage, you roll 2d20 and you pick the worse of the two results. And when you're doing a normal roll, like this current situation, there's no advantage or disadvantage. You just take the first result that's listed there. So you got a 14, so let's see what that means for you. You earned at least 1 silver piece per day, paying for half of your standard cost of living up to comfortable. So you can live up to comfortably, and whatever your cost of living up to comfortable will it'll cost you half. So how do you want to live for the time that you've been absent? You've got 19 days left.
Do you understand that, Gassy?
Oh, sorry. What did you, I zoned out for a second. For some reason,
God damn it,
I'm
Gassy!
so sorry.
How comfortably do you
Hung
want to
over
live,
piece
Max?
of shit.
How comfortably do I?
Shielbaz.
I'm in it. I'm in it.
These little
Okay, I want to
spaces.
live. You know, I'm not living luxuriously. I'm just, you know, kind of surviving off of like bread, cheese, things like that. Not doing anything.
So,
too crazy. So
looking
on the scale, yeah, I guess modestly one gold a day.
So
you
it's
know?
gonna cost you half of a gold piece per day. So 19 days, that would be 9.5 gold pieces. So go ahead and spend that, or mark that down, and then roll 1d20.
Okay, 1d20
And to do that, you just type /roll and then
slash roll, right?
Yep.
Slash roll d20. You said that was
13.
9 gold.
Yeah, 9.5. So you
9.5.
you lived a normal life for that period of time. Nothing strange happened, and it just cost you 9.5 gold pieces. 9 gold, 5 silver.
Gotcha.
And Captain Coke, did you do the same? You spent your money for your training.
Yeah, so I leveled up, so that's 20 gold, right?
Yep.
Could I sell the citrine easily?
Yes. Yeah, you can convert that to
For full
cash.
value? Okay.
Yep.
So that's at 100. Okay. And then we were 20 days, 22 days? Minus 3?
Yes, so it's 19 now that you spent 3 days training.
Okay. I'll live comfortably, I guess.
Okay. Have you been working?
Through that. Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll. Like, what have you been doing? You said like manual labor, dirty tasks around town.
Yeah, maybe in the off time, but I guess like during the day, I've just been working as like a guardsman.
Okay, yeah, cool. So make a strength saving throw.
Okay. 20 was my strength. Plus 3. Fuck, 6.
Nice. You earned 1 silver piece per day.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So you got you earned 19 silver pieces. So what lifestyle you want to live? You want to live comfortably?
Yeah.
Okay, so for 19 days, that's 38 gold.
Okay.
Yep. And then roll d20 plus 3.
D20 plus 3. Oh, I can just do this. Fucking
7.
terrible
All right,
rolls.
you lived a normal life, but that's good because if you hadn't been living comfortably, you would have had some unforeseen expenses. So
Yeah.
cool. All right, good. So Brad and Aurelian, the reason we did that is because Captain Coke and Shialbaz have been living in Verascali for a period of time since their last adventure. They've had some lifestyle expenses that they needed to defray, but you two have just arrived in town. So, Aurelian, what's your character's name? You said your name was Perry?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome. What do you look like? And what are you?
Like-
Let's tell the audience about your character.
So I'm a bard, and I'm very musical, but also magical, like a bard, essentially. Yeah.
Is there anything obvious about you that's magical?
My eyes are glowing.
Okay, glowy eyes.
Yeah. Especially when I'm either mischievous or I'm about to kick someone's ass.
Okay, yeah,
It
totally.
gets intense. You know what I mean? Like the more intense emotion, it's a very it's a not good poker sign.
Yeah, are your eyes like all one solid color, or do they look human?
No, they look human, just with the
Okay.
glowing
Cool.
in a very emeraldy type color.
Emerald eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you're a woman.
I am a woman, indeed.
Cool.
The womaniest of women.
So tell us what that means to you.
Yeah, what's that?
What does womaniest of woman mean?
It's very the very armor is very fitted. It's not like I dress very fitting towards the womanly body style.
Got it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
feminine.
Yeah, very feminine, even when it comes to like weaponry, or everything is like a little bit more ornate, like florally type decals.
Yeah.
You could almost say like resurrection of maybe a former goddess. If they were going to take
you
like
could
a
almost
human,
You
say
could
that.
say
you could
that. You could almost
almost
say that.
say that if you were going to imagine a goddess reemerged as a bard type warrior, that would be my character.
Do you have like a bedazzled sword?
It does shine with the light of 1,000 suns,
Nice.
Got it.
but it's very ornate and small,
Or at least one.
At least one son, yeah.
or one,
Nice.
somewhere between 1 and 1,000.
Good.
Yeah.
Is there anything about you that indicates what kind of a god you might be the incarnation of, or is that not apparent?
It's not
People
apparent.
like just like when you step in the room, people are like, "She looks like a goddess."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there's always a subtle breeze blowing through my hair. No.
Okay, yeah, cool.
It's very much
It's a spell.
just always windy and perfect. No, it's not very apparent at first. There's just something that's a little bit obvious when you walk in that sets you aside, like me aside from other people, aside from the glowing eyes. It's
Yeah.
just very like there's something unique about this person and you can't really put your finger on
Is
it.
that also present in your behavior?
Yes. I'm a little bit odd.
Yeah, odd,
Yeah.
but not necessarily aloof.
No, not aloof in a goofy way. Odd as in I don't understand like the social norms of everybody around me very apparently.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
just a little bit. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Is there something specific that has brought you to Verascali? Is there a reason you're adventuring?
I don't know that because a few days ago I woke up here and not quite sure how I got here or remembering
Whoa,
anything
okay.
from a bulk of the recent past. So
Amnesia.
yeah, part of the adventure is me trying to figure out how I got here and why and what my purpose is in being here.
So is it like you have memories from your childhood, but you don't remember anything past 4 days ago, or is it like you were like sprung forth, fully formed on this earth as of 4 days ago?
Have you ever had a dream where you're not sure if what you dreamed was a memory or a dream?
All the time.
that's basically everything that I can remember. I'm not quite sure if it's
Okay.
real or if it's something that I dreamed.
Yeah.
So that's how I got here.
Cool. So,
And I woke up covered in blood, by the way.
You woke up covered in blood. Was
By
it
the
Yeah,
way.
but it wasn't mine.
No,
It
just
wasn't
by
mine.
the way.
It's a very important piece.
Just
it wasn't
FYI.
mine.
I just thought you
It
should know.
woke up
Yeah.
covered in other people's blood. Okay.
Yes.
So, like, just to set the scene of where you are now, you're sitting in a bar called Frelka's Tavern.
Yes.
Frelka's like a big, burly, like mutton chopped barkeeper who's wiping the bar with a dirty rag. There's like a couple of sort of nefarious looking individuals sitting in various corners drinking from pewter mugs. Frelka makes a very fine ale and a very fine mead. So you've been living reasonably well, getting some meals at Frelka's Tavern for a little while. Brad, what is your name?
Flurgle.
Flurgle.
Magnificent. No, I don't,
Flurgle the Magnificent.
I don't know.
I'm writing down already. It's too late, Brady.
All right.
Magnificent. What's so magnificent about you?
I would say that Flurgle's most prominent feature is his incredibly long and stylish Fu Manchu mustache.
Yes.
I'm talking like kind of down,
What?
say like 6-8 inches.
Nice.
What race is Flurgle?
He's very proud of it. Tiefling. I am
Okay.
a demon man.
And like, what does that look like on you?
Pause to Google tiefling.
Yeah,
I guess
like,
I have.
do you
I
have a
guess
tail? Do you have horns? Are your
are those-
eyes glowing?
Let's say yes.
Tail,
Let's
horns,
say that
glowing eyes?
Flurgle. Let's say that Flurgle is all about being a demon man.
Cool. What
So-
color is your skin, Flurgle?
Kind of a mauve.
Mauve skin. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
he is way into being a demon.
Cool.
And
Do
also,
you like? Is like your clothing sort of accentuate your demonic shape? You've got like spikes on things and like
yeah,
maybe like a septum piercing.
sure, yeah, chin spikes,
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
pointy ears.
Nice. Like, is there anything obvious about you that indicates what kind of an adventurer you are? Like, what your class is?
I would describe my temperament as somewhere between simmering and kind of grumpy.
Okay, simmering,
So-
grumpy, tempering.
Yes.
Does that indicate your class somehow?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure how that would translate, but yeah.
So something about the way you simmer and grump just
Yes,
screams
yes.
warlock to people.
well, yeah. So I would say my primary occupation is wandering the land in search of eldritch knowledge.
Oh, so you're adventuring to gain knowledge.
Yes. Well, a specific. Let's say that Flurgle gets off on knowing the unknowable,
Ah.
and I have been glancing at my character sheet. I have been cozying up to some great old ones recently.
Yeah. A specific great old one, really. You're in pact to one
did I-
entity from beyond the stars.
Did I pick one?
Well, like it's up to you to sort of define what that looks and seems like in this
Okay.
world.
Okay.
Like you don't have to figure it out right now if you don't know it off the top of your head or anything like that. But like you have made contact with an entity from beyond the stars.
Yes.
It has left a trace of itself in your brain,
Yes.
and now you have power from this creature.
Yeah, let's say that in touching that kind of cosmic consciousness, I have become a little unhinged.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
All right.
Very cool. Is there anything obvious about you that points to your knowledge of the unknowable?
Maybe the flames that shoot out of my nose when I sneeze.
Okay, sure. Do you sneeze often?
Only
Purposely
when
just carry around pepper to intimidate people.
only when opportune. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So somehow I happen to sneeze at just the right moments.
Yep, good. All right, you're also sitting in Frelka's Tavern. I'm going to assume at this point that Captain Coke has reached out to the both of you somehow, to all
Yeah.
three of you really, in order to encourage you to take on some side of adventure. So, Captain Coke, I'm going to let you take it away.
Yeah, we'll just say that Shialbaz is here because he's always near me because he's kind of clean.
He's just following you around like a lost puppy.
Yeah, Flurgle walked in the bar and sneezed, and so then I saw the fire shoot out. So I was like, "Yep."
And you were like,
"That guy's in."
Yeah,
that
well,
right there.
And then, how would I? maybe Perry just walked in and maybe the sun did catch the sword and it was just like insanely bright. It might have just been like a glint that hit my eye or something, so then I approached.
Now, was it the sword or was it the incredibly womanly nature of Perry?
Is there really an answer? I don't think I would know. Maybe it's just both.
Okay, so it was like both sword and woman were appealing.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, you were like, whoa, look at that
And plus,
chick. Whoa, look at her sword.
You're an elf, right? Oh, you're muted, but I think you said yes.
She's a high elf.
She's a high elf. Still muted.
Still muted.
Yes, I'm a high elf.
Is
There we
that
go.
There,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
That was a horrible impression.
Yeah, we haven't seen. I guess I haven't seen many high elves in this area, so maybe that's also what you walked in. I was just like, wow, it's a high elf. I haven't seen that in forever. Then I approach you to go on whatever mission that Steven's about to throw at us.
Well, it's either one of those two rumors that you've heard about. The dream that you had and the rumor that like some small humanoid creatures with like wide mouths have been stealing eggs from Castile and nearby cities in Virascali and surrounding regions.
For the dream, would I like? You might have to tell me how I interpret that.
The only concrete information that you got from that dream was that there was these three riders that were approaching this man with black skin and flames as hair, and they said Lipoul to him. And you know that Lipoul is a town that's nearby.
Okay. Well, maybe I told that to Shialbaz, like right when it happened, because he probably woke up right next to me because he was being clingy or something.
Did he like crawl
Are you
into
still
bed
here,
with-
Coke? Are you still here?
Yeah. And then I told him I tell him what happened in the dream. This happened, a week or two ago, but I haven't done anything about it. So I don't tell the rest of the party about that, but then I inform you guys about the humanoids with the wide mouths collecting the eggs, and that it might be.
Let me see when you had that dream. Yeah, literally, it was let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You had that dream 9 days ago.
Wow.
Okay.
You're just telling me now?
No, I told you when it happened.
Oh,
What
okay.
else is he keeping from you?
Yeah, what else are you keeping from Shialbaz? Let me into your life.
So I guess we're all sitting around the table, and I tell you guys about the humanoids with the wide mouths collecting eggs, and then it might be a good payday if you're in for it.
Frelka comes over and he sets down 2 beer mugs in front of Captain Coke and Shialbaz, and he says, "I'm keeping an eye on both of you. You remember that, right?"
Yes, I remember. I won't lick your tables like last time.
We'll be good.
You see that you don't. And
Unless
keep
you
your
want me to lick your tables.
No. I don't. There's no
As I
need
said
to-
that, I'm just like, eh.
Put that back.
Oh, okay. We're good. Thank you for the ale.
He nods to the 2 newcomers. He says, "Well, welcome to Virascali, strangers. Hope you don't get into too much trouble with these 2." And then he walks away.
It's like don't mind Frelka. The last time we were here, we tried to break down his door. We had a friend. Well, he did some bad things in the corner over there. I would stay away from that.
Stay away from that corner. Yeah, it's bad.
There's a large fat man sitting in the corner, just sort of petting his chest as he drinks a large beer mug.
It looked about like that, actually. Oddly enough.
A little more graphic and sexual, I believe.
Yeah. So yeah, this job, Perry, are you in for tracking some eggs? Is that something you're into?
Yes, I'm down to 10 gold, so in order to survive, I'm gonna need to, buy my adventures.
Okay. And Flurgle, is that your real name? Were you given that name at birth?
Perhaps. What's it to you? Who's asking?
I think him, the one who's talking to you.
Have you heard?
Well,
Well, I guess Shialbaz and Flurgle will. Whatever.
I like your name. Just saying, throwing it out there.
Well, good, because I'm sticking with it.
Would you like a hug? It's too soon. Sorry.
I just look
I'm
towards
stupid.
Shialbaz. I'm just like, Shialbaz, we just met him. Like, come on.
Just watch the mustache.
One day I want to stroke the mustache.
My face just turns redder and redder the entire time.
You could at least buy me a mead first.
Fair enough. Well met.
I just kind of lean over to the table and start plotting out where I think we should go. Have I heard any specific rumors on where this has been occurring, Steven?
Let me see.
Oh yeah, by the way, I don't think we've said this, but Xiaobaz actually is a dragonborn. So
Yeah, I'm Dragonborn.
Yeah. So, like, real quick while I'm looking this up, like, Xiaobaz, describe what you look like, and then we'll have Coke describe himself, too.
If I remember correctly, Xiaobaz looks typically, if you guys out there, Google Dragonborn. I think you can even Google Xiaobaz and somebody
Xiaobaz
made
has some
we
fan
have
art.
some fan art.
They made
yeah.
some art based on my description. I think he's kind of he's a blue dragon, dragonborn rather.
It looks like
He's got, I believe he has some facial hair, kind of similar. He's got like a little bit of a beard going on.
This fan art is so good.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
liked it, yeah.
Because there was one that was particularly really good. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so this is essentially what Xiaobaz looks like. I'll just throw it right in the chat. There you go. That's more or less what he looks like. I like that artist interpretation. That's kind of what I was going for when I described him, and that's why when I saw it, it's perfect too because I'm holding a mug of ale.
Yep. That's
Now the voice totally makes sense.
Yeah, he's kind of an old, somewhat senile wizard he was always eccentric and weird, but you know he's a little bit old too. So sometimes that's real senility.
Yeah, and I will say to Brad and Aureylian, be as descriptive as possible with your character actions because people are going to make fan art for all this shit. So.
Yay!
Xiaobaz, I just made that character icon your character's token in Roll20.
Yeah, awesome.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you also have a Wikipedia page, just so you know, Gassy.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Nice.
Yeah, there's a wiki for the West Marches that's keeping track of a whole bunch of stuff. It's really super awesome. So yeah, I'm putting Xiaobaz down here in Virascali in the center of the tavern table map. So you guys are all sitting around a table in Frelka's tavern where people have like carved and chipped away the surface, and there's some writing like in the center. There's like a little like hieroglyph of Virascali with Virascali carved under it, and then like maybe like a little bit down and to the right of it, you see someone just wrote Castle Cock, and then like. To the south and to the left, someone drew like a big boring rock, and then you know like who knows what this stuff is, right? But this is a table that adventurers have been carving into and expanding as they go out around the world of the West Marches. So it's a little tradition at Frelka's Tavern that's taken off. So Captain Coke, what do you look like?
Like this. With like the fan art.
Very nice.
I look like
awesome.
this. It does make it nice and easy. Just
Yeah, it makes it super easy when people make fan art. I would also say that, and maybe Xiaobaz has started to notice this, but for the other two, it's the first time they've seen me, so they just think it's part of my appearance. I just have like really dark bags under my eyes, so maybe it looks a little bit more as like a darker character than what I started out as.
Got it.
So
So
I
like,
was already
you know,
kind of a shitlord to begin with, but now it's like in deathy-ish, to make
Huh.
a term.
yeah,
So we'll go with
deathy-ish.
that. Deathy-ish.
So, there's two towns that are sort of adjunct to Virascali. To the northwest is Castal, to the south is Nala. Both of them have been having reports of, like, their ducks' eggs being stolen, and, like maybe you heard of, like, some kids in Virascali who were playing out at the edges of town and, like, building piles out of rocks, and then they went out there, and all of a sudden all of their rocks were gone, and, like, one of them says that he, like, fought a little frog-like creature with, like, you know, green skin for one of his rocks, and nobody really listened to him, but being, like, you know, a guard in service of Virascali, you've sort of heard a bunch of this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we'll head south to, was it Nala? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Nala is south.
Yeah, I think I tell the party we should probably head out there, and if everyone's good for traveling today, or if we should go tomorrow.
I'm great for today.
Xiaobaz, do you need to collect anything in town?
I think I'm okay.
sidebar, out of character or whatever. Is Ari's character? What's her name again?
Perry.
Perry.
Is she still covered in blood?
No, it's cleaned off now.
Okay, because that would have been something I would have reacted to. I would imagine.
No, it's been cleaned off now, but Captain Coke does know that happened. He heard that I was.
I can smell it.
I
can
heard
smell the blood.
rumors about that.
Yeah, he heard rumors.
Okay.
And I have to buy rations before we leave because I don't have any in my inventory.
Okay, cool.
I think
So
we all
I've
probably will.
switched
Yeah,
over to
I
the
would
provisioning page. So like rations are, let's see how much they cost. Fairly affordable.
I think it was like was it 5 silver for one?
I think that's close to right. Let's see. Rations, 1 day is 5 silver, so it's a half a gold piece. 1 gold piece is 2 days worth of rations.
1
How
gold
many
piece,
should
2
we
days.
purchase?
Probably like 10.
10 days
days.
worth
That's
of rations.
5 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
4. Okay.
Welcome to
true.
the West Marches.
I might be dependent on you, fellow travelers.
Fair enough. Okay. As long as you can buy your rations, we'll make sure you get everything else.
Yes, I do.
Flurgle, do you eat?
Yeah, what? Yeah, I was just about to ask, what does a tiefling eat?
You like all humanoids eat some sort of the same sort of stuff. Like you can either be vegetarian or meatitarian at your preference. You know, trail rations are generally like some sort of hard, crusty, like breads type sustenance with lots of nuts and like honey packed it all together. It's not terribly good, and adventurers occasionally lose teeth to it, but it is very filling and nutritious and gives a lot of energy.
Flurgle prefers to feast on the hearts of woodland creatures, but will take crusty bread in a pinch.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
In my inventory, I have an item called chest.
Yeah.
It's not a chest. It's like a box.
It's literally like a box that it's
Okay.
probably like 1.5 feet wide by like 9 inches deep or something like that.
Okay.
It's a small little thing, but yeah, you can carry like scrolls and stuff. Like I chose a background for you that is as a what is it? Scholar? A sage.
Research.
So, like, yeah, you can attempt to learn or recall pieces of lore, and if you don't know the lore, then you know where you can find that information.
Okay.
And you've got like all sorts of like pens and sheets of paper and bottles of ink and like all sorts of stuff from your role as a sage and as a researcher.
Do I know where to research historical stories of these frog-like creatures?
You know what? Do you have? Let's see. Looking at your core stats here,
Yeah.
like that would probably be either history or nature. So you could go ahead and roll either of those two skills and see how much you know.
Okay. I'm gonna roll nature.
Okay. So on your character sheet here, are you looking at it?
Yeah. I clicked
Fantastic.
it.
Holy crap, you are so on the ball. 12. Yeah, like you don't know a whole lot about these creatures, but from the description of what Captain Coke is talking about, and like I guess you guys ask around a little bit, you find a little more information. It sounds like these creatures are goblins. And specifically, what you know about goblins is that usually they're known for like creeping into towns at night that are unprotected, or like houses that have broken the will of the gods or something like that. And they're very well known for stealing babies and then eating them.
So they're
like,
probably stealing the eggs to eat them.
well, there's like rumors also that like if a human child is born away into the goblin kingdoms and then raised by goblins, that's how another goblin is made.
Okay.
So like there's conflicting reports. Do they eat babies? Do they turn babies into goblins? Who knows? But that's all the information you know. You've never heard any information about goblins eating eggs or taking eggs. So this is unusual behavior as far as you're aware.
Okay.
Do you share that with us or no?
Of course I share it with you.
Okay.
I kind of just blurted out at a very inopportune moment. Oh,
Hey,
and by
babies!
the way, hey, by the way, you might want to watch out for goblins because here's
Goblin
what I know.
babies.
Watch out for your babbies.
Okay. Okay. All right.
We should probably warn the townspeople.
I kind of look towards Shalbaz when she says that, and maybe just shake my head.
I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm just like,
yeah. Just like, no, we should probably just hit the road.
Okay.
Maybe just get on. There's only so much light left in the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's currently the 4th of August. It's swelteringly hot today, and it's overcast. So the sky, as far as you can see, is just like this wall of gray above. The light it's kind of that dim gray light that shines down through the clouds. It doesn't look like it's going to rain right now, but it could at any moment. And it's probably like 100 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is everyone good? I guess we could depart.
Oh, did y'all want to buy
ready
any
to go.
potions?
Oh,
So potions are. They have 5 in stock for 50 gold each. That's what this. Am I reading that right?
So like Elith Salt, the priestess at the Temple of the Border Wall, like a couple weeks back, it was Grigori primarily who brought back a large quantity of funds that allowed her to go study with an alchemist living in the Starkwall to the north. And she came back able to produce potions. And she's been sort of like concocting random recipes over time. She's found and mastered the potion of healing recipe, and then over the course of her experimentations, she's developed 2 potions of climbing, 1 potion of detect magic, and 1 potion of blessing.
Okay. What does blessing do?
It affects the drinker with the bless spell, so it lets you add a d4 to your rolls for a period of time.
Oh wow. Shialbaz, do you want to buy any? Should we go hit up Elith Salt? What do you? I don't think these other 2 can afford anything, so.
I perhaps interested in some healing potions.
Okay.
Usually end up in a scrappy scenario. What do you think?
Yeah, no, that'd be good. Go get some of that. I'll work on. I'll see if maybe we can get a horse or 4.
Okay.
Shalbaz scampers off to buy some healing potions.
Okay, how many do you want to buy, Shalbaz?
How much are they?
They're 50 gold pieces each.
Damn!
How many uses does 1 potion of healing cost? Or have?
It's 1 use.
It's 1 use.
It's just 1 use. They're so expensive. God damn it. I'll get 2.
Okay.
That's a lot of gold.
Does she have any memory potions?
She doesn't know what those are. Are you going with Shialbaz?
Maybe Perry went with you, Shialbaz, and Fergal came with me.
Yeah, so Elith Salt, let's see what I can tell you about her, Perry. So there is a temple in Viraskali called the Temple to the Border Wall.
Mm-hmm. I've been there.
And it's a temple to, what's her name? Hevera, the wall maker.
Goddess of protection, right, of the city?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She's the goddess of borders and the protector of towns. And she is, where is it? Me. Yeah, good, found it. Yeah, her name is Elith Salt. She's about 28 years old, so she still looks very young, very beautiful. She has dark black hair. She's a very slender woman, tall. She's a human. And she greets you warmly, beckons you inside, and asks if you're there to pray to Vera, or if you need spiritual guidance or anything like that. What's your response to all of that?
I need her knowledge for spiritual guidance.
Ooh, yeah. Her eyes perk up and she says, "Oh, my good lady, how old are you, Perry?"
I don't know.
How old do you look?
Probably mid-20s, 25, 26.
Okay.
Ish.
So you mean like mid-hundreds, 125, 126.
Right, because I'm a high elf, so it's very hard to detect an actual age.
Exactly. Yeah, cool. So she kind of looks as old as you look also, but of course as a high elf you're probably much, much, much older than she is. But she says, "Oh yes, my good woman, please come up to the altar and kneel, and I will dispense whatever spiritual guidance you find necessary." Mm-hmm. So, she beckons you up to the altar, and she has like a basin of water with like a small metal contraption dangling in it off of a small silver chain, and she picks that up and she like slings it around and splashes a little water on the altar and splashes some on your forehead, and then puts the metal contraption back into the pool. And she says, "What seems to be troubling you?"
I woke up in this town and I feel like I'm here for a reason, but because I can't remember anything and the only thing that I have are like these distant memory dream-like sequences in my mind, I need to see if she can help us on our journey.
and let me know what I'm supposed to be helping with.
She listens to your concerns and she says, "My child, we're all brought into this world to fulfill our own destinies, and I believe that it is up to each of us to make our own path through life. But in lieu of any extraplanar guidance, which I'm afraid I'm not able to provide as a simple priest, would you like to pray with me? Perhaps the gods will hear our communal prayers and choose to answer them in some form."
Yes.
Yeah, so she comes back around the altar and she kneels down and folds her hands across her chest. And you hear her muttering like an old incantation. What languages do you speak?
All of them.
All of them.
All the languages.
Yes.
You have a lot, actually. You speak Common, Elvish, Giant, Celestial, and Deep Speech.
Okay.
And you recognize this as Celestial is what she's speaking. She's speaking the language of the gods.
And I can hear
it's
very clearly what she's saying. It makes perfect sense to me.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yep. It's sort of a general, prayer for, knowledge and insight and guidance on your way. Would you roll a religion test for me, please?
Sure.
Perfect. Look at that. 21. Fantastic. Yeah, so you're like bent down in front of this altar and there's this basin of water in front of you. And you see an image in the water of yourself, and there are two shadowy forms standing next to you, Perry. One of them is like a large black creature with a long neck, and it's kind of blobby. You can't really see exactly what its shape is in this water, but it's clearly kind of serpentine, and it's got this neck that sort of like sweeps back around you and then like curls around you kind of protectively.
Okay.
And the other one is it almost looks like the same creature or a second creature of the same type. And this one is like beneath your feet and it's unmoving.
Okay.
And that's what you see.
That's creepy. All right, let's roll with it. I feel unnerved by this, but okay.
All right, cool.
Not protective, but like a trap.
Not protected, but like a trap of like the creature sort of wrapping itself around you.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. Okay. So you're a little bit unnerved, and Elith sort of turns to you, and her eyes are bright, and her smile is great, and she says, "That was a lovely prayer, darling. Is there anything else I can help you with?" And she doesn't seem like she saw anything or she understood what happened to you just now, right?
Is Shialbez seeing all this? Or there?
No, this is just Perry.
Okay.
He's there, but he's not seeing the thing in the water.
I'm there. I'm just like,
Yeah. This is a
Ready for
vision.
George to stop talking.
This is like an interpretation that you have of like light playing off the bottom of the bowl here.
Okay.
Like,
So she
It's not like a
basically just
hologram.
stared into some water, right?
yeah.
Yes.
That's just what happened. Okay, so Shabazz is just kind of like looking like, kind of
He just wanted to buy some potions, man.
okay. I guess this is happening.
Okay.
So Elith eventually she gets up, she goes approaches Shialbaz. They make the deal of selling the potions of healing. Yep, totally. So you now have 2 potions of healing in your backpack. Make sure to add those to your inventory. And you can actually do that on your character sheet even.
Yeah, the inventory system on there, it's very, like, I have to punch in every single thing for different lines. So right now I just have them, like, on my local character sheet. I don't know.
Yep, that makes sense. That's fine. You can track it however it's convenient to you. How much XP do you have, by the way?
That is a good question, because my local, like, my actual copy here on my computer says 613, but that I probably wasn't. Does that seem right? I can't remember if I added
that's
it
level
on
3.
last.
I have 1080.
That is level 3?
But
No,
you
that would be
died.
level 2.
That's level 2. Okay, so
Yeah.
apparently I
So,
didn't add the.
We don't know. Who knows? You hit level 3 at level 900.
Yeah.
At 900 XP.
You definitely
which
hit level
I'm
3
almost
for
certain you
sure.
hit that last time. So yeah, sure. Anyway, like, is that all that you guys wanted to do to prepare for the journey y'all have bought?
Oh, let me try to re-plug in my camera. It's being weird.
It's actually time for us to take a break.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Yeah.
We can sort that in.
You should go do that. You can take a look at your camera, and then we can head into the adventure.
Sounds good.
So,
Let's do that. All right, we'll take a quick 3 to 5 minute break. We'll come back. We'll go into hour 2 of 4 for this week of the West Marches. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys in just a bit.